Assalamu alaikum. Today we will learn about the Pythagoras theorem. We use Pythagoras theorem on the right angle triangle. Consider this triangle ABC. You can see that the angle B is 90 degree. Because of this 90 degree, we will say that ABC is a right angle triangle. ABC is a right angle triangle. Now, the side opposite to the right angle is known as the hypotenuse. Now there are three sides of this triangle AB, BC, and CA. Which side is opposite to the angle B? Which side is opposite to the right angle?
A and C.
AC. AC is opposite to 90 degree. So AC is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the longest side in the right angle triangle always. Hypotenuse is the is always the longest side in a right angled triangle. Now Pythagoras theorem states that hypotenuse square is equal to side 1 square, the other two sides, the sum of the square of other two sides. Side 1 square plus side 2 square. This theorem is known as the Pythagoras theorem. Consider this A as the angle, then the perpendicular, then the side opposite to A. Which side is opposite to A?
C.
Sorry, there are three
B.
sides. There are three angles A, B, and C in this triangle. And there are three sides AB, BC, and CA. Which side is opposite to A?
BC.
BC. With reference to A, BC is the perpendicular. Perpendicular with reference to angle A. And the third side is known as base with reference to angle A. Now, Pythagoras theorem states hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. We write this one like this: h square is equal to p square, b square plus p square. We can we can memorize this one with the help of a disease. The disease is high blood pressure. High blood pressure. H square is equal to p square plus b square. Hypotenuse on one side and the sum of the squares of the other two sides on the second side. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Is there any confusion about the right angle triangle, about the perpendicular, base, or the hypotenuse? You may ask uh, about your queries.
Sir, how is the hypotenuse square is equal to AB square plus BC square?
Why this is?
Yes,
Because
sir.
the longest square of the longest side is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. Square of the longest side. This one is the fact. Um, we will have to use this one. हमें इसको प्रूव नहीं करना, बस हमें इसे यूज करना. दिस वन इज अ फैक्ट वी नो अबाउट द राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल. The proof is not included in your syllabus. We will just use this rule to find out that whether this triangle is a 90-degree triangle or not. Now, example, there is an example. There are three sides of a triangle. The lengths are 3, 4, and 5. Is this one a right angle triangle? We will put these three sides into the high blood pressure. H square is equal to b square plus p square. If right hand side is equal to left hand side, then we will say that 3, 4, 5 is a right angle triangle. Now, uh, do you know that hypotenuse is the longest side?
Yes, sir.
Now, which one is the longest side? 3, 4, or 5?
5.
So 5 is the hypotenuse. So I will put 5 at the place of h, 5 square. And the other two sides on the right hand side, the square of other two sides on the right hand side. Now 5 square is 25, 3 square is 9, and 4 square is 16. Now 25 is equal to 25. Is Pythagoras theorem satisfied by these three sides?
Yes, sir.
So 3, 4, 5, the triangle having sides 3, 4, 5 is a right angle triangle. Is a right angle triangle. Now look at another example. Now we want to check that is triangle having sides 2, 3, 4 a right angle triangle? Now we will put these three sides into the Pythagoras theorem. H square is equal to p square plus b square. If the two sides are equal, then this triangle is a right angle triangle. Otherwise, this triangle is not a right angle triangle. Now, what is the speciality of the hypotenuse?
It is the longest side in the triangle.
Yes, and 4 is the longest side. We will write down the Pythagoras rule. The longest side is the hypotenuse. 4 square is equal to 3
So
square.
isn't it 5?
Sorry.
Right now, I understand.
We cannot add the sides and then make the square. We will make the squares and then add. Okay.
So how do we know which one is B and which one is P?
It doesn't matter.
It can be random.
It can be random. Now, I will answer your question with the help of example. This one is the triangle ABC. This angle, consider the angle A. According to the A, the side opposite to A is the side opposite to A is perpendicular. Okay.
Same.
This one is perpendicular with reference to A, and the third side is base with reference to A. Now consider this angle C. Which side is opposite to C?
AB.
AB. With reference to C, the perpendicular is AB. This side is perpendicular with reference to C. And the third side is the base with reference to C. It depends upon the selection of the angle. That which angle are you considering? You are considering angle A or angle C. If you will consider, look at this triangle PQR, and you consider the angle R, this angle. According to R, which side is perpendicular?
PQ.
Yes. According to R, perpendicular is P. So, PQ. And opposite to 90 is always hypotenuse. And this one is the base of R. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
When we are applying the Pythagoras theorem, there is no need to mention this one. Anyone can be the base or the perpendicular. Okay. Because the
Okay,
angle
sir.
is not involved. If we will consider the angle, then we will decide about the base and the perpendicular. Now here in this question, when the three sides are given, there is no need to mark that this one is base or this one is the perpendicular. Now this
Okay,
one
sir.
is 9 plus 4, 16 is equal to 13, not equal. So triangle having sides 2, 3, 4 is not a right angle triangle. Angle triangle. Okay, I will again repeat. Which one is base? Which one is perpendicular? How can we decide this? Miram, please explain.
Sir, it is random. B and P can be any number.
Yes, B can. And how can we decide that which one is perpendicular or which one is base?
We can pick a point, for example, in
We
the
can
triangle PQR.
we will consider an angle to name the base and the perpendicular. We will have to consider the angle. And according to the angle, the side opposite to the angle is the G Miram.
Uh,
The
it will be
side
the base
the side opposite to the angle is the
perpendicular.
perpendicular. And the third side is base. And 90 degrees always hypotenuse. The side opposite to 90 degrees is always the hypotenuse. I will write down this.
Sir, I have sent you a question. Can you please explain that?
Please give me 2 minutes.
Fine, sir.
Perpendicular. The side opposite to the angle under consideration is known as the perpendicular. Okay. The side opposite to the angle under consideration. The under consideration angle may be different. It may be A or it may be B. Now, keep it in your mind that we will not consider 90-degree as the angle. We will not consider 90-degree as the angle to decide about the base or the uh, perpendicular. The side opposite to the 90 degree is always hypotenuse. Okay. We will consider the
Okay,
other
sir.
two angles. We will consider the angles other than 90 degree. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Base, the side adjacent to the angle is known as the base. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now this one is the triangle XYZ. Can we consider Y as the angle?
No,
Why?
it is 90 degrees.
Yes, we will consider the angles other than 90 degree to decide about the perpendicular and the base. Good. Now you will attempt exercise uh, in which we will use the Pythagoras theorem to decide that whether the triangle is 90 degree or not. Now there is a question. Miriam, this one is the triangle ABC. Angle B is 90 degree. This side is 5. This side is 12. We want to find out the side AC, which is denoted by X. It is given that the triangle is a right angle triangle. Can we use the Pythagoras theorem on this triangle?
Yes, sir.
Because 90 degree always satisfies the Pythagoras theorem. Now we will use the Pythagoras theorem to find out the unknown length X. Which side is the hypotenuse in this triangle?
X.
Yes, X square. Anyone can be the base, anyone can be the perpendicular. So 5 square plus 12 square, X square is equal to 25 plus 144. X square is equal to 169. We will shift the power on the other side. When we will shift the power on the other side, it will become 1 over
Square root.
2 square root 169 with the help of calculator. X is equal to 13 is the answer of the unknown side hypotenuse. Now, another example. This one is the right angle triangle. This side is 5. This side is 3. Find X. Is this one a right angle triangle?
Yes, sir.
Can we use the Pythagoras rule to find out the side X?
Yes, sir.
So we will write down the Pythagoras rule. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Which side is hypotenuse?
5.
5 square is equal to X square plus 3 square. 25 is equal to X square plus 9. 25 minus 9 is equal to X square. X square is equal to 16. Shift square on the other side, it will become square root, and X is equal to 4 is thus value of the unknown side. Is this all clear?
Yes, sir.
Any question about Pythagoras theorem?
No, sir.
Okay, now you will attempt the exercise given in the description of the video. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Um, Beta ji, now we will further discuss about the right angle triangle angles, and we will discuss about the angles and the sides. This one is a right angle triangle ABC. The side opposite to the angle A is AB, BC or CA. Which side is opposite to the angle A, Meeram?
BC.
BC. Now we will name this side BC as small a. The name of the side BC is small a. Okay. The
Okay,
name
sir.
the name of the side opposite to the angle B is small b. The side is denoted by with the help of small letters, and the angles are denoted with the help of capital letters. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And what is the name of the side AB?
AB,
Is small a, small b, or small c?
small c.
Yes. If this one is a triangle PQR, what is the name of the hypotenuse in terms of small p is small q and small r?
Small b.
The side opposite to the angle Q, which is 90 degree. The side opposite to the angle Q is small p, small q, or small r.
Small q.
Yes. The side PQ is,
PQ, uh, small r.
and the side opposite to the side QR is,
Small p.
yes. If the triangle is XYZ, the side XY is denoted by small x, small y, or small z.
Small x.
The side opposite the XY side is denoted by XY,
Small z.
small z. YZ is opposite to which angle? The side YZ is
X.
X. So this one is small x. XZ is opposite to Y. So this one is small y. Now we will attempt question number 2 of the exercise 14A. In the diagram, we can see the diagram
Yes, sir.
ABC. A is equal to 9. For this question, we will draw the diagram on the notebook separately. Question number 2, part number 1. A, B, C. This one is angle 90 degree. This one is C. This one is B. And this one is A. Already indicated on the, already written on the diagram. Now, A is 9. B is 12. Now the question is in the diagram C is equal to 90 degree. Yes, it is 90 degree. For each of the following, find the length of the unknown side. Which side is unknown in this case in part number 1?
C.
C. And this one is a right angle triangle. We have two sides. To find out the third side, we will use the Pythagoras rule. Which side is hypotenuse?
C.
C. C square is equal to 12 square plus 9 square. C square is equal to 144 plus 81. C square is equal to 5 and 22. Now C is equal to 225 power 1 by 2. C is equal to 15. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, if this one is the triangle SPR, this angle is 90 degree. Now we will denote SR with small p, small q, or small r. SR. G Miram.
Sir, can you repeat the question?
With which small letter we will denote the side SR?
Small p.
Very good. With which letter we will denote the side SP?
Small r.
Very good. And what about PR?
Small s.
Now, this one is the terminology we will use in the case of a triangle. Okay, about the sides.
Okay, sir.
G. Beta, now you can attempt questions from this exercise.
Okay, sir.